Alright, so greetings from Pennsylvania once again. We're back here at Blue Marsh Lake, following the Union Canal once again. Alright, so I'm back where we left off in the last episode. And right here is the Union Canal kayak launch. And in the last episode we walked up from that direction. You can see the remains of the canal right up ahead, a little bit there. We were looking for locks 37 and 38 back that way, but there was really nothing to see. We're parked just right up there. In this episode, we're gonna head up this way, see what else is left of the canal, and up just past the bridge up there is lock 36. And as you can see, it is another cold winter day here in Pennsylvania. Today is January 26th. Not quite as cold as it has been some days. It might get up to like 27 degrees today, this afternoon, but it is sunny. And we have dark clothing on, it just absorbs that sun. And there's no wind today either, so that's kind of nice. When we were out here the other week, it was super cold and windy, which made it problematic. All right, let's get going. So we were at lock 36 last winter. We kind of went looking for it. I didn't quite know what it was last winter. I figured it was a lock, but I didn't know which one. And we did kayak up that way this summer. I took another look at it, but we're going to include it in this episode as part of the official series. Like I said, we're also going to walk up the whole way, look for other remains of the canal. I think there are some cool remains of the canal up here too, if I remember correctly. All right, let's quit yapping and get on with this hike, or this explore. So looking back once again the way we came, in the last episode you can clearly see the canal right there, the towpath right there. Probably came up through here, but I think when they redid the highway here, when they built the dam, I think they obliterated this part of the canal. All right, gotta get across this watery part. Not getting wet. All right, past one obstacle. It is still mostly frozen out here, so that's another reason why I do this today. Because like I said in the previous video, because remember they've lowered the lake levels, so it gets kind of muddy out here, but when it's frozen like this, it's a lot easier to walk on. Alright, so we've been making our way across the frozen tundra. But check this out up here, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of brickwork here, stonework. Of course, you gotta remember, like I said, they lower the lake levels, so this part is underwater, but where the plants are is above water. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Not sure what that is or what it was. But I think just up ahead is some remains of the canal. We'll be up there shortly. Okay, here's our huge piece of concrete. Yeah, so looking up ahead, this definitely looks like the remains of the canal right here. Of course, just off to our left is a Topahakan Creek. And let me turn it around. We came back through there, but this way looks like it's been filled in a lot. We are right next to the highway, so over the years they dump fill and waste rock and stuff in these old canals. I'm pretty sure right there's the old towpath trail. A little gap in it right here. And here's the canal. And there's the towpath trail going up through there. Looks like this has got water in it. It's all frozen though. We'll see if we can walk along the edge, follow it up through this way. Yes, I'm just trying to get across this frozen area, but I keep hearing the ice cracking underneath me. Let's keep going. This is a bad idea. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's too deep here, though. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Fell through a little bit there, but it's not too deep underneath. Just mud. All right. Let's keep going.
Yeah, so once again, here would be the old towpath trail. On our left where the mules would walk, towing the canal boats through our canal here. Alright, still following the canal here. It's a little harder to make out here. It would still go right up through here. Where that clump of trees right there, that's where the towpath trail is. When we were here last winter, you could see it better. We didn't have all that snow and ice here. It was just mud. So it's a little bit easier to see at this section. Alright, I feel like I want to be over there though. Looks like it gets a little wet up ahead. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit. I don't want to risk getting wet feet today. We do need to make our way up into there. I think, because the canal goes straight this way, but the new highway, Route 183, kind of curves this way and just kind of cuts it off this way. But we'll try to follow up that way as far as we can. Because up there's our bridge and Lock 36 is up that way. We got to find a way around this water here. So I feel like I contradicted myself there. I said I didn't want to risk getting wet feet today, but then just a little bit earlier I was walking across that ice. But I figured back there it wasn't too deep. You can't tell. Alright. I don't think it's too deep under here either. Alright. Alright, so back there's where we were. We kind of went back a little bit, made our way around. Of course, this is the canal coming through here. As we look into the woods here, it pretty much ends here. Yeah, I think this part just got obliterated when they redid things for making the dam. Of course, there's a Route 183 goes that way, and then there's another road. I think it's the Burnville Road. Goes this way to where that bridge is. So right through here, the canal's been just destroyed. We'll walk up this way a little bit, actually. Yeah, but just looking in there, I don't see any remains of it at all. They probably smoothed this entire area over when they redid these two roads going through here. So we're gonna make our way back to the frozen tundra, kind of go around a little bit. We gotta cross the road up there to the other side. Start making our way to Lock 36. There's a trail right here that will take us up to the road. Alright, so like I said, I believe this is the Burnville Road, or the Heidelberg, no, actually it's the Heidelberg Road, I believe. Got that wrong there. Of course, once again, our canal would have come up through that way, but nothing there anymore. And then you can see what it looks like here today. Canal would have come up right through this area, right over there. They do have a historical marker for it up here, Union Canal. We can take a look at that. Yep, there's a sign for it. The canal at this point followed the north bank of the Topachen. A dam, two locks, and a mule bridge made it possible for boats to cross North Kill Creek. And over here on the other side of the road, the canal would have crossed over this way down into there, but I think that part of the road kind of obliterated as well. Alright, but I'm gonna make my way back down to the lake. We're gonna cross underneath the bridge, try to get to Lock 36 that way. That's what I did in the past. Because like I said, we were here last winter, kind of exploring this area, seeing what was here. And it's horribly overgrown on that side. So we'll do what we can. And here we are headed under the bridge. This is where the two creeks come in. to Blue Marsh. Up here is the North Kill Creek. Up that way is the Topahaken. Of course, and if you remember, we kayaked up here last summer too. Late last summer, we kayaked up to the Loch 36, and we came back down and went up the Topahaken Creek. But back then, it was really green. Now everything's kind of cold and frozen. Of course, up that way was the dam. I can kind of see it. Maybe I'll zoom in on it a little bit for you here. Maybe a little bit slower there. Yeah, but there's see a little waterfall? That's where the dam was. Loch 36 is right next to it. Just making our way along the edge of the North Kill Creek. For now, it is a bit muddy. I mean, it's cold, but that sun is warming up that dark mud and unmelting it, making it a bit treacherous. We just got to get up to there. Of course, the canal would have been way off in that way, and Loch 36 there would have been an aqueduct that would take it across North Kill Creek back to where the Topahaken Creek is, and it would have continued up the Topahaken Creek. Roadblock. Yeah, while making our way up there, you do see a lot of remains of like concrete, big old slab there, some bricks, cinder blocks. Because there was a town right down here in this area called South Burnville. The town of Burnville is just up that way, but there was a town here called South Burnville. I think it went by another name too. Yeah, there's like an old metal hinge right there. Whole bunch of metal and other stuff here. Some piping. That town was obliterated when they built the dam and rerouted the roads and everything. So that's what you're seeing back here. Yeah, some more brick down there. All kinds of stuff. More concrete. Yeah, if it wasn't so thick in there, maybe I'd go exploring, but I had the idea that they just came here with bulldozers and just leveled everything, so there may not be much to see in there anyway. Alright, we are just about there. You can start to see some of the stonework on the other side of the creek there. Right there. But I think we're gonna make our way on to well, maybe we'll keep. I don't know if we'll keep following here or try to head up this way. We'll see. Maybe we'll keep going this way for now. All right, so we have come up away from the creek, and there she is, Loch 36. Of course, the canal then would have come through here, past these thorns. And it would have continued on back that way, because right up there is the new Route 183. Well, new, fairly speaking, relatively speaking. But this section back this way has been obliterated. And that would take us back to that road where we were earlier, where the historical marker was. We turn around. Yeah, here's Loch 36. Coming to visit an old friend. This one still has a lot of the nice, what we call the nice cut stone, the dressed stone on the outside yet. It's still here. Not so much on this side. Let's go ahead and walk up through. I love that stonework though. Yeah, up here's that tree. I remember this tree. The tree that's like eating the loch, the stones in it. That's just a big old sycamore tree. Alright, and then we get to some... Alright, we gotta get past this deeper section. And as you saw in the previous clip, there's still quite a nice bit of stonework down here too. On this side. A little bit on this side. But like I mentioned in previous videos, a lot of times it got removed and used elsewhere. And the canal was abandoned. Because it is nice stone. And of course you can see that other stonework on the other side. And the canal would have continued on. With my finger, there it is, right through there. Yeah, so this is where the Union Canal would have crossed the North Kill Creek. And I think I said there was an aqueduct here, but I think it depends on which research you read. There's a dam right there. I mean, some sources say this dam used to be further down the stream a little bit, and then this, of course, the water level would have been raised here, and this lock would have opened up into this higher level of water where the dam was. It could have crossed the North Kill Creek that way. Because if there was an aqueduct here, it would have been like a bridge taking the canal over the creek. But now I'm here, I'm thinking there was a dam here. I mean, there's a dam right there, but anyway, I've heard differing reports of what was going on here. But I'm just standing here thinking, I guess there was a dam just a little bit further down here too. Yeah, so here's looking across again. So if there was a dam a little bit further down, this water level here will be raised up so that the canals could cross from our canal right here, this end, all the way to the other end. But that's the problem I run into sometimes when you're researching history, especially like abandoned or lost history. The accounts differ sometimes. And even when you get out to these places, it's kind of hard to tell. Things have changed so much. I skipped that waterfall a little bit, that dam. It's pretty cool. Hopefully in our next video in this series, we'll be over there, try to follow the canal on that side. That's still public land over there. It's part of the whole Army Corps of Engineers land, federal land. Of course, we were over there last summer. We kayaked over there a little bit, but we didn't actually go exploring back that way. So that's where we'll start in the next episode. Let's turn around and head back through Lock 36. Kind of look through history here. And the highway up there. But even with this lock 36, I've read differing accounts of it. So when I came here looking for this for the first time, I didn't know what this was, if this was going to be one of the locks or not. So I had read in one source that lock 36 was destroyed and was no longer here. Well, here it is, it's still here. I mean, it's not fully complete, but the lock itself is still here. You can still see some of the stonework. Like I said, the one source said that there was nothing left of it, and but there is. So like I said, that's the trouble with researching these things a lot of times is, so I'm picking my way up here, is that, you know, different accounts say different things. It's hard to know what's true and what's not sometimes when you research, until you actually come out and look for the stuff yourself. And that's one of the reasons why I love doing these videos. It's just to see, in truth, in reality, what is actually out here to find yet. There's our shadow. Alright, so that'll be it then for this video. Made it to Lock 36 once again. Like I said, in the next video we'll be on the other side of the creek there, hopefully. Following it, trying to follow a section of it. It looks like it might be pretty thick over there, but we're gonna do what we can. Then we start heading into some, you know, private property issues. I am working on getting some permissions. I've got one permission so far from somebody to be on their land. But I gotta do some more of that. Because I would like to follow as much of this canal as I can. Alright. But as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.